Esava, this is GRIMOIRE coming in with the update video, guys. Want to let you guys know something really cool that's happening in the world of Destiny. You're probably wondering, what is it, Laser? What's so cool? What's happening? Well, if you guys do recall, there was a patch that went live on Tuesday, and with that patch, we got something really awesome. So, as of right now, you guys know there's different sets of weapons you're able to pick up, not only from the Crucible vendor, but weapons that you're also able to pick up from the Vanguard. Now, these weapons right here, you're able to obtain from purchasing them from him, or you could go ahead and obtain these weapons by leveling up the Crucible, and off that package that you actually level up, you're able to obtain one of these weapons. So that's pretty much the only way we have been able to actually obtain those type of weapons. So the Crucible vendor ones and the ones from Vanguard. So the Vanguard ones are actually pretty interesting because there are some very interesting weapons that you're able to obtain from the Vanguard vendor. But unfortunately, it's so difficult to actually get very good rolls on them because you have to level up every single time to get a package. And maybe when you get that package, you won't be able to get a very god roll or good roll for that specific weapon. So, for example, just to name a couple weapons that we have right here, we have the Scout Rifle, which is one of my favorites, the Angel's Advocate. You know, if you would want the perfect rolls on this one, you know, you've had to level up your Vanguard to, to actually max out the ability to be able to actually get this weapon. And even like that, you're still able to get any of these weapons out of that package, making it very difficult to actually obtain a god roll for the specific weapon. But wait! We no longer have to do that, and we're actually going to be testing it out because with the patch, we got the ability that when we decrypt purple engrams, we will be able to actually obtain one of those weapons to drop. Now, it's not guaranteed that those weapons will drop from the engrams, but the engrams give you the possibility to actually obtain that weapon. And we're going to be testing this out, and then after the end of this video, I'm going to tell you guys, which weapons you guys should look for and expect to obtain to get a very good roll. So, we are going to go ahead and check our weapons here, pick up a couple weapons, see if we get one of these vendor weapons to actually roll out for us. Let's see. Okay, I guess my inventory is full at the moment. Let's go ahead and delete a couple stuff, transfer some stuff over to make enough space so we can see if this is working as intended. So here we go, guys. Let's remove that real quick, and let's remove that. So I have a lot of stuff on this character, but we're going to go ahead and move a couple stuff out of here and try to create enough space so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. The cool thing about this is also that you're able to obtain these weapons from blue engrams as well. We're going to give it a try. We're going to see if it works. And if it does, we're going to go ahead and pick these up so you guys can see how exactly this works and what the update was able to do. So let's go ahead and pick that one up, pick this up, pick this one up, pick all these up. And then I'm also at the end of the video going to tell you guys how exactly you guys are able to, be able to get a lot of legendary engrams so you guys can, get a shot at these weapons. So here we go, guys. We're going to start decrypting these and see if we get any of these weapons to actually drop for us. So here we go. Here's the first one. Alright, so we got, that one's not a new one. That one, how dare you? That one is a new one. And then we got the Paladrone. And as you guys see, we got, that one's not a new one. We got that's a new one. And we got that one. So out of the engrams we decrypted, we got the following weapons. We got the Paladrone. We got the Continental, which is actually a pretty interesting one. This is not a new one. And we also got the How Dare You hand cannon. So we got a set of 3. And I believe I still had one more engram to decrypt that didn't decrypt for me. And let's go ahead and drop this one out of here. And let's decrypt this last engram to see how often these are dropping. So here we go. Let's decrypt this one. And we got the Conspiracy Theory D. So this is not a brand new one, but still. Out of the ones we decrypted, we got a set of 3 different weapons with different rolls. As you see right here, this is the hand cannon you're able to pick up from the Vanguard, now giving you the ability to actually roll these with nice stats as opposed to just having to wait to level up the Vanguard. So as you guys see, the patch is in effect and the patch is already working and is ready to go. As you see, we have a Paladrone with a rangefinder, reinforced barrel, casket mag, mulligan, and Icarus, and then we have a few sets of different perks right there that we got from that one. And we got the auto rifle coming with hidden hand, brace frame, armor piercing rounds, crowd control, and grenadier. Very different than the rolls you're able to get from the vendor one. So the weapons you're going to be looking out for is this time around is we're going to go ahead and visit the Crucible vendor so you guys can see exactly what weapons I recommend you guys should definitely be checking out and maybe sure to have a luck at actually picking one of these up. So of course, one of the first weapons I do want to recommend you guys is the Paladrone. Now the problem with the Paladrone is that this one already comes with god tier weapons. It comes with really, really good weapons. As you guys see, I got almost similar, the same roll. The only biggest difference was the middle tree. This one comes with rifle barrel and casket mag. Mine came with mulligan rangefinder and let's see, I don't remember what the middle tree was. Mulligan rangefinder, and we had the middle tree was reinforced barrel and the casket mag. So that's the biggest difference. As you see right there, it's a very similar weapon, but you know, if I don't like a specific perk on the weapon, then you know, I'm more than welcome to actually get one. So like I was saying, with this one, it's very difficult to actually tell you guys to try to roll with a better stat, but because this one's just pretty much a very nice roll for the particular weapon in the skill tree. So we have the Paladrone. Another weapon I highly recommend you guys definitely should be trying to get is this one, the Event Horizon. This one comes with decent rolls. It comes with Grenadier, explosive rounds, hidden hand, and small bore. I would still recommend you guys to try to get a better one with a nicer roll. Remember, this is one of the best sniper rifles currently in the game right now. It can one-shot the supers. So definitely try to get your hands on the Event Horizon. As far as the Crucible is concerned, another weapon that you're also going to be wanting to look for is the Something Wicked, which is the rocket launcher. Rocket launcher comes with an amazing perk. As you see, this is one of the best rocket launchers as far as blast radius is concerned. Definitely that's something with better perks. You will be definitely definitely a rocket we'll see a lot in the Crucible. So that one's another good one. And then the last but not least one that I do want to recommend you guys is the sidearm. The sidearm is actually a very, very good sidearm. The only problem is that the rolls that this one comes with is not so great. But if you get one with very good rolls, you're more than able to do a couple more damage. And then there's one more weapon in here that I do want to mention that I haven't mentioned, which is this one, the Party Favor. This is a pulse rifle. One of the best pulse rifles, not in the game in sense of compared to like a Clever Dragon or Manlock or something like that, but it's still a very decent weapon, and it's always good to pick up one of these weapons due to the fact that we never know if things are getting buffed, nerfed, and certain archetypes are going to be beneficial within the game. So that's what you're able to pick up from the Crucible Quartermaster, but let's check out the Vanguard and see what weapons you should definitely pick up from there. Alright, so here we are at the Vanguard vendor, and the first #1 priority I would heavily recommend from you guys is the Angel's Advocate. Definitely pick this one up. This should be your #1 priority. Very similar archetype as the Mighty Multi-Tool, and definitely a weapon you must want to pick up and definitely have in your arsenal. Really good in PvP and PvE. If you like the Mighty, then this is definitely a must to go for you guys. Next up, we have the Pulse Rifle, which is the partial shot. This is very similar to the Spirit Change. Actually, this one and the Spirit Change are the only weapon archetypes that exist currently in the meta in the game right now. This is not like your top tier meta, but you never know exactly when things are going to be changing in Destiny, and this actually might become a very viable weapon down along the lines if the Pulse Rifles either get buffed or get some sort of tweak. Last but not least, the Asterisk. This was actually a very good fusion rifle if you roll with the right rolls. Currently, this one comes with alright rolls, but if you have a really good roll on this one, then it's definitely one you should definitely try out, this fusion rifle. Now, the last thing I do want to talk to you guys is Laser. How do you get so many legendary engrams? Where can you get so many legendary engrams? The best way to actually get legendary engrams is just to farm the raid. Yes, guys, you heard it here correctly. If you're at Asterisk, even if you're failing, you'll be getting a bunch of legendary engrams dropping. So definitely, that would be your #1 priority of actually picking up legendary engrams and having a chance to actually decrypting a bunch of them. Every time you open up the chest at the on the raid, you're more than likely to get a legendary engram or an exotic. So definitely go ahead, hit the raid, get your legendary engrams, get those perfect rolls. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, make sure you guys drop a comment and a like. Don't forget, guys, to stay up to date to all things Destiny. Keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.